If you've ever tossed banana peels into your garden and wondered when they would finally disappear into rich black soil, you're not alone. Many gardeners get excited about using kitchen scraps, only to be disappointed when those yellow peels sit there for weeks, looking stubborn and half-rotten. The truth is, banana peels are packed with nutrients your plants crave, but turning them into true humus, dark, crumbly, nutrient-rich soil, takes time and the right conditions. Without the right mixture, they decompose slowly and may even attract pests. But with the right approach, you can transform banana peels into humus much faster than you think, feeding your soil and boosting your crops in a way that feels almost magical. Banana peels are a hidden treasure in the gardening world. They contain potassium, calcium, magnesium, and a touch of phosphorus, nutrients that plants love. Potassium strengthens plant stems and improves fruit production, while calcium helps with root development and prevents blossom end rot in crops like tomatoes and peppers. Unlike synthetic fertilizers, banana peels provide these nutrients in a natural, slow-release form that enriches the soil instead of burning it. But here's the catch. Raw banana peels don't instantly release their nutrients. They need to break down into humus first, which requires microbes, moisture, and the right balance of carbon and nitrogen in your compost mixture. If you simply toss banana peels onto the soil surface or bury them lightly, don't expect quick results. In normal conditions, a whole banana peel can take 3 to 4 weeks to decompose partially, but it may take up to 2 months before it turns into humus-like material that fully integrates into the soil. The process is slow because banana peels are thick, waxy, and low in nitrogen, meaning microbes don't have enough fuel to speed up the breakdown. This is why many gardeners are disappointed when peels just sit there drying out or attracting fruit flies. But here's the good news. When you combine banana peels with the right mixture, you can cut this time in half or even faster. To turn banana peels into humus quickly, you need to provide the right balance of greens, that's nitrogen-rich materials, and browns, or carbon-rich materials. Banana peels alone are slightly carbon-heavy, so adding nitrogen sources gives microbes the energy they need to work faster. A proven formula is 10 banana peels chopped into small pieces, 2 cups of used coffee grounds, which are rich in nitrogen, 1 handful of fresh green grass clippings, 1 small shovel of garden soil to introduce microbes, and 2 liters of water to keep the mixture moist but not soggy. Blend or chop the banana peels before mixing, because smaller pieces expose more surface area for microbes. Combine all ingredients in a compost pile, bin, or even a bucket with a loose lid. Stir the mixture every few days to add oxygen. Under warm conditions, this mixture can turn into rich humus in just 3 to 4 weeks, far faster than banana peels on their own. Moisture is really the heartbeat of decomposition. If your mixture dries out, those microbes go dormant, and the peels just sort of sit there, unchanged. But if things get too soggy, well, oxygen disappears, and then anaerobic bacteria take over, leaving you with a smelly mess instead of that sweet, earthy humus we're after. That's why adding about 2 liters of water to every batch is key. It keeps the mixture damp, but not waterlogged. Just think of it like a wrung-out sponge. At the same time, stirring or turning the mixture at least once a week is important because it makes sure oxygen flows through, helping those beneficial microbes multiply and work a whole lot faster. Warmth, speeds everything up. In hot weather, especially during the summer, banana peels can break down into humus in as little as 3 weeks when mixed properly. But in cooler conditions, the process slows down, sometimes stretching to 6 or even 8 weeks. If you're in a cooler region, placing your compost pile in direct sunlight or using a covered bin can help keep things warm. This doesn't just speed up banana peel breakdown, but it also ensures the humus you get is consistent and rich in nutrients. Many gardeners, they're tempted to just bury banana peels directly in the soil under their plants. While this will eventually work, it's a much slower process. A buried peel may take 2 to 3 months before it even starts to resemble humus. Worse yet, because it decomposes in isolation, it might not release nutrients evenly, and sometimes it can even attract pests like ants. The mixture method not only speeds up decomposition, but also creates a balanced humus that integrates smoothly into your soil, improving its texture, water retention, and microbial life. You'll know your banana peels have finished their transformation when you can no longer recognize them. Instead of slimy yellow skins, you'll see dark, crumbly, earthy-smelling material. This humus is gold for your garden. It holds nutrients, improves soil structure, and keeps plants healthier for longer. Unlike raw scraps, humus doesn't attract pests and releases nutrients gradually, making it a sustainable, long-term soil amendment. Once your banana peel mixture has turned into humus, there are endless ways to use it. You can mix it directly into the planting holes for fruiting crops like tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers. You can spread it as a top dressing around fruit trees or vegetable beds. You can even blend a handful into potting mixes for container plants. Because humus improves soil fertility, water retention, and microbial activity, every application makes your soil better over time. Unlike chemical fertilizers that wash away quickly, humus builds long-term soil health. The biggest mistake is throwing whole peels into the garden and expecting instant results. Another mistake is forgetting to balance with nitrogen-rich materials like coffee grounds or grass clippings. Some gardeners also add too much water, drowning microbes instead of feeding them. Others let the mixture dry out completely, halting decomposition. If you avoid these mistakes and follow the right formula, your banana peels will become humus quickly and effectively. Turning banana peels into humus isn't just about saving waste from the trash bin. It's about building a stronger garden. Store-bought fertilizers may give plants a quick boost, but humus provides something much deeper living soil that feeds crops season after season. Every banana peel you recycle into humus is a step toward healthier plants, bigger harvests, and more sustainable gardening. And the best part? It costs nothing. What once was waste becomes the secret ingredient for thriving crops. Banana peels don't have to sit in your garden for months, waiting to rot away. With the right mixture of banana peels, coffee grounds, grass clippings, soil, and just the right amount of water, you can create humus in as little as 3 to 4 weeks. This rich black material transforms soil health and gives your plants the nutrients they need naturally. Instead of waiting endlessly for nature to take its slow course, you now have the exact steps to speed up the process and make your soil richer than ever. If this guide has helped you see banana peels in a new light, don't keep the secret to yourself. Share this with fellow gardeners, and make sure you subscribe to Growth Hub Central Crops for more powerful tips that turn everyday scraps into gardening gold. Together, let's keep growing smarter. Super Growth Hub Central Crops.